Imagine waking up tomorrow and your money is completely handled. Your bills are paid, your savings optimized, your investments are perfectly balanced. Everything is running exactly as it should. No stress, no guesswork, no decisions. And yet, something feels off. Welcome back to Make It Personal. I'm glad you're here because today we're talking about something that's changing fast, how technology, and specifically AI, is starting to manage more and more of our financial lives. And the question isn't whether it works. The question is, what happens when it works perfectly? We're entering a world of what I'll call smart money. Apps that track your spending, tools that automatically move money into your savings, platforms that rebalance your investments, less friction, fewer mistakes, more efficiency. In many ways, it's what we've always wanted. But there's a subtle shift happening. We're not just automating tasks, we're starting to outsource decisions. Let me give you a real-world type of example. Let's say someone, we'll call her Sarah. Sarah's 49 years old. She makes $100,000 a year. She has 2 kids, a mortgage, and she's saving for retirement. She plugs all of her information into an AI-powered financial planning tool. And the plan it gives her, honestly, pretty impressive. It tells her to max out her 401k, backdoor Roth contributions, cut discretionary spending by 15%, reallocate her portfolio for tax efficiency. On paper, it's a great plan. Technically sound, highly optimized. But here's what it doesn't know. Sarah's dad passed away at 58, just a few years into retirement. So when AI tells her to delay spending, to save more, to optimize for later, it's missing something big. Because for Sarah, later doesn't feel guaranteed. So instead of feeling confident, she feels conflicted. Now, to be fair, that same kind of tool can be incredibly helpful for someone else. Let's say John. John earns a good income, but he's always struggled with consistency. He knows what he should be doing. He just doesn't always follow through. For him, automation is a game changer. It removes emotion. It builds discipline. It helps him finally make progress. Same technology, very different outcome. Let me make this a little bit more personal. Take someone in their mid-50s like me, married, dual income, 2 kids, one heading off to college now, the other not far behind. AI might look at that situation and say, maximize retirement contributions, reduce discretionary spending, optimize every dollar toward the future. And again, on paper, that works. But a real plan might look a little different. I know because I asked AI to create a plan for me after providing a few details and prompts. It might say, yes, stay on track for retirement, but also be intentional about helping with college without overcommitting, and maybe even carve out space to enjoy this season of life while your kids are still at home and while these moments still exist. Because this isn't just a financial window, it's a life window. And that's the point. Just because something is financially optimal doesn't mean it's personally right. The AI did exactly what it's supposed to do. It optimized the plan, but it can't weigh your experiences, your priorities, your definition of what matters most. Because money decisions aren't just math, they're trade-offs. Here's what AI doesn't know about you. It doesn't know how money was talked about growing up. It doesn't know the moments that shaped your relationships with it. It doesn't know what enough feels like in your life. It can analyze patterns, but it can't understand meaning. So here's something to think about. Where in your financial life are you letting something else make decisions that you should be defining for yourself? Not because the tool is wrong, but because the decision is yours. Technology is powerful. It can help you become more consistent, more disciplined, and more aware. But it was never meant to replace your voice. Use it as a tool, not a compass. Because no matter how advanced things get, no algorithm will ever fully understand what matters most to you. And that is where a trusted advisor can help. At the end of the day, money is personal. And the more intentional you are with it, the more powerful it becomes. Thanks for being here. We'll see you next time. Make it personal. It's your money, it's your plan, it's your future.
This podcast is for educational purposes only and may include references to concepts that have legal and/or tax implications. Mutual of Omaha Investor Services, Inc. does not provide tax or legal advice. Please consult with the appropriate professional regarding your personal situation prior to making any financial decisions. Strategies discussed may not be suitable for everyone. Securities and advisory services offered through Mutual of Omaha Investor Services, Inc., member FINRA SIPC. Mutual of Omaha Advisors is a division of Mutual of Omaha Insurance Company.